What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Create X Minecolonies. So, in the last episode, if you don't remember, we upgraded our town a little bit, our colony. Made some guards. Those guards have been doing their job pretty well. I watched one take on some rather violent skeletons in full gold armor earlier and won. So, knights were definitely the good choice there. So, I have been down in the mine recently because I am working on something fantastic. So if you notice, some things changed over here, as you just saw to the left there as well. I have replaced all of the podzol with dirt because I'm going to be making a little tree farm over here in this episode, along with a couple other things, as you see by the minecart in my hand. And if we go into here, you'll see I have a little water wheel down here spinning, just a tiny one, just enough to spin this mechanical bearing. That mechanical bearing will then be what I use to power the tree farm. And it's just going to be a tiny little spruce farm for right now. Now, the main issue that I'm facing is the fact that I don't have access to brass. I don't have access to brass because I don't have access to the nether yet, and I would prefer not to go to the nether in my stylish yet somewhat useless copper armor. So we are working on making a tunnel bore right now. This tunnel bore is going to be a very basic one since I don't have deployers. It's going to be a very, very basic one. Now, I do already have super glue. That was really simple to get. It just took some grinding up some wheat into wheat flour, tossing it into the washer, making dough with it. And then if I ground up some Lily of the Valley, which gave me light gray dye, which then with the lime dye, and with the lime dye we utilized that to make the slime balls with it, because you just mix the dough with the lime dye and it makes a slime ball for some interesting reason. Now, as you'll notice, I also did make a slicer. It's a little glitched out there, but it has been stripping my wood for me. I'll show you. I'll throw some on there and you'll see the slash here in a second. Strips it, gives me tree bark and the stripped product. So that has been rather beneficial. Now, obviously there are some other things that I have to do with that. I got to get a deployer so that I can get it to do everything for me the way that I want it to. Now, I don't have access to deployer, so we're just gonna have to wing it and wait. Actually, I'm just going to do this the easy way. I can make 14 of them. Now, 14 is not going to be enough. I'm making drills for my little tunnel bore here. Now, this tunnel bore will eventually become something greater. For the time being, it's just going to be something rather simple. I have to be able to place the rails in front of it myself just for the time being, so that kind of sucks. But I'm working on making this I want it to be a 5x5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go 2 more this way. We're going to get rid of these ones here. That way it's all on one side. Makes it really easy for placing it down. So that's 5. And then we need to go up 3, 4, and 5. So it'll be a 25. But this should help us with getting diamonds as well, because as you saw by my iron supply that I have successfully made it down into the mine shaft. Mine shafts? Mine shafts. So that is still making me andesite alloy. You have stripped the rest of that log for me. Thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's all I have in my inventory right now, so that is fine. Go ahead and turn all of that into andesite casings. And then, what was I going to do over here? I'm trying to remember what I was trying to do. I need to make a bunch of chests. So chests will come in handy for holding everything that I dig up. So we'll go a chest there, chest there, chest there, chest there. So now we can actually go ahead and super glue all 4 chests together. And I'm gonna super glue what I have here together for the time being. That way I can just do this and go boop. They're all glued together now. We'll come over here and bloop, all glued together there as well. And now if we come back inside, maybe we'll have all of our andesite alloy made. We do. Awesome. So we can go ahead and make 10 more of these. Being the andesite casings. We'll make 10 more of those real quick, and that should allow us to make quite a few more of the drills. Now I made 14, so I need to make what? 11 more? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be everything to fill up this drill thingy. So we'll go drill, 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 1 and 2. Yay, I did my math right. Glue all that together. They are all officially stuck together now. I need to get some redstone, which apparently is something that I forgot to get. Now this minecart that I used as a minecart, what minecart did I use? Come on, brain. Be smart. I used a furnace minecart. So that way, once I get the deployers, all I really have to do is apply coal to the minecart and it will travel on its own. We can go ahead and pick all of this stuff up and head down into the mines. So while working on digging my way down to negative y equals like 53 or something like that, the optimal level for finding diamonds or what have you, my blocks started getting a little easier and we managed to find our way into a nice little geode. So if we can dig our way in here, hopefully. Yeah, we found ourselves into, oh, this is the same geode that I've already found my way into. So up there, that's where I dug into, but now we have an easier access way or access point to get to it. So that's definitely beneficial because, you know, amethyst, I like building with amethyst, and it also comes in handy with other mods that I don't have in here. So amethyst geodes are amazing. I like them because they're purple. Back to the mine. All right, so we are down here now. I have made it to y-55 because I know that I'm going up 5. Well, up 4 from the floor. Well, yeah, up 5 from the floor. And look what we have already. We have some diamonds. I got my first bit of diamond finally. So now I don't have to cry about going into the nether. I can also pick up these diamonds out of the wall, which will put us at 5 diamonds in total, which will give me a diamond pickaxe. And as you see, I have been trying to make sure everything fits together and keeping this area well lit up for sure, because I do not want to have anything come and attack me while I am down here. So I'm gonna stick at this for a little while, try to see how much I could possibly get. I'm just going along with it until I run out of rails to place down, and then going back and picking up all the other rails and coming back through with it. But this shouldn't take too long. Keeping everything lit up nice will help with keeping mobs from spawning. I think I already said that. But we will be going to the nether before we know it so that we can actually officially get our first blaze burner. Officially. We can get our first blaze burner and get our first bits of brass to make a brass hand and make some deployers so we can actually get those farms going. Look at that, 3 more diamonds. Didn't even notice I had picked any up, but we've got 3 more in there. Before we know it, we'll have a full set of diamond armor, and we will be ready to go. 5 diamonds in there. Oh, look, there's some in the ceiling. We are just cooking with peanut oil now. Cooking with peanut oil, cooking with gas. That's the phrase that I was looking for. Need to get this back on track. 5 in there, 6 on me. Oh yeah, we're gonna be cooking in no time. All right, guys, so yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna keep at this for a little while. Don't mind that little extra bit that I just accidentally mined out because I dumb and turned it. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. All right, brace yourselves, okay? As you see in my hotbar, I have all diamond tools. Now watch this. I have all diamond armor. I am all kitted out now. Oh, wait, there's more. This is everything that I came back from that mine with. Let me go ahead and sort that up for you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 stacks of redstone, 2 and then some stacks of lapis lazuli, however you say that. But the benefit here is, you know, sugar cane's used to make paper. You can also use the bark from stripping wood to make paper. And so now I can make 3 books, which is 1 bookshelf. Dude, like, now I can do bookshelf and I can say, hey, I'm ready for enchanting. No, I'm not ready for enchanting. I'm nowhere near ready for enchanting. One of my guards died while I was down there. One of them decided that they didn't want to be alive anymore, so they died. Actually, I think they were shot by a skeleton. I don't remember. It happened a while ago. But yeah, so that's something I have to deal with. Actually, no, I have a new guard, but the guard that died was the one that was fully kitted out in leather armor, so that kind of sucks. All right, let's go ahead and see how complete this nether portal actually is. Because I'm thinking I'll probably just do my nether portal here. Now, obviously, I can't use the crying obsidian, so in reality, I only need, what, 2 pieces of obsidian? And then I'm ready to rock and roll through the nether? I'm kind of scared to go into the nether. I've never been good at the nether, but yeah, huh? Obsidian block number 1. And then I got to get rid of this one, which will give me the Who's Cutting Onions achievement, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, Who's Cutting Onions? And then I'll pick up this obsidian here, put it there, and utilize that. All right. Now, do I have any flint on me? I don't have any flint on me, but I should have some in this, one of these 2 chests. Yep, there's a flint. I do have an iron on me. Yes, sir. Go ahead and make a flint and steel and dread my existence here in about 30 seconds. I am going to get rid of this because I don't want it to hurt me. I also need to put up some sort of wall around this thing so I don't have to worry about my colonists going into it, because knowing those dummies, they will. So I think what I'm gonna do, actually, what I'm gonna do is go in here real quick. Do I have, oh, I have iron sheets upstairs. I need to make at least 1 blaze burner before I go. That way, if I do happen upon a blaze before meeting my inevitable demise, I can snag said blaze burner real quick. So I can snag said blaze into the empty blaze burner real quick and move on with my life. Should have some food in there. Good, take that. Take the cooked pork chops. You can have the apple. Don't need any of that. Don't need that, don't need that. Oh, I am dreading doing this. I really don't want to, but I have to. I really don't want to. Do I have any wool? No, but I have 4 string. That doesn't help me at all. I need wool. Huh. Okie doke. I'm terrified. Definitely making a new shield before I go. That is gonna be important. I don't want to die to anything, so new shield activated. Just basic diamond armor, no enchants, nothing like that. Let's go see how bad my nether portal spawn is. Usually, 9 times out of 10, I wind up in a... What's that place called? Basalt Delta? And I utterly hate basalt deltas, so... Let's hope I don't wind up in a basalt delta. Flint and steel. Here goes nothing. Here goes terrifying. Luckily, I don't have Alex's mob, so I'm... Oh, wow. Wow. Called it. Basalt Delta. A rather horrible one at that. Let me go ahead and check my map real quick, because that'll give away whether or not there are any good things near us. And judging by the looks of it, I hate my life. This is horrible. This is horrible. Maybe I'm just not seeing it because I'm underground. Maybe that's the case. I'm gonna say that's the case. Let's go this way. We're at 102, so we definitely need to go down. Oh, lovely nether. I will need you. I will need nether quartz, that's for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my brightness up since the nether is always dark. I hear a ghast. Oh, I still have that on. I always turn that on when I'm in the mines because it makes me feel a little more safer because I can actually see what direction things are yelling at me from. But I'll pick up as much nether quartz as I possibly can find because nether quartz will come in handy for just different create things. Because you need electron tubes, which take rose quartz, which is nether quartz mixed with redstone. I should be coming up on an opening here soon. Go ahead and turn right. More nether quartz? Dang. I'm gonna be nether quartz rich. What the heck? Okay, so I'm gonna look on my map real quick and see what level is this at. This is Y87, or no, Y74, and I am at Y85. Oh, yep, that would explain it. I hear the ghast. Me and ghasts, we don't get along very well. They're always trying to shoot me, and I don't appreciate being shot at. Check that map again, see if there's a bastion right there, but that doesn't help me. Ooh, I see a fortress. Fortress entrance is -232. Y66. -232 Y66. Okay, so if I head back this way, head back to my main entrance of my portal. I heard the sloshing around of the grossness. Where are you at? I hear it. Where is it? Ew. Hate the way they sound. Oh, there it is. Big Mama. Ow. I'm gonna get punked by a baby. Nasty little things. I hate the sounds that they make. Okay, so this is going in the right direction, this way. Let me see if I can see it again on the map. It's like, it's over here-ish. So I'm gonna head this direction and I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, we have finally successfully made it to the fortress. The chest right here, what do we got? Copper horse armor, heck yeah. What do we got around this corner? So now we are just searching for a blaze. Hopefully the blaze, we find it relatively quickly and we can get the heck out of here and go back home. Because personally, I don't want to be here anymore. Personally, I want to leave the Nether I don't like the nether. Oh, that's a strider. I was like, what is that thing poking its head through the wall? Okay, so no blaze down here. Also watching out for wither skeletons, because those are also not something I necessarily want to deal with. Nothing down here. I'm gonna end up losing my way. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that sound was a wither skeleton. That's a dead end. Gotta mark this so I know where to go. Also make it somewhat safe against wither skeletons so that they can't spawn here and they can't reach me under here. Blaze. Got him. Let's go. All I was here for. Let's go. All right, I'll see you guys at home. All right, now that we are home. Oh, I can't believe I actually made it to the nether and back. Now that we are home, we can throw that guy down there, which now allows us to feed him charcoal or coal, charcoal, any fuel source, essentially, and he will make us brass. It just has to be heated, and brass is a mixture of gold and copper, I believe. Right? Brass is a mixture of gold and copper? No, copper and zinc. I'm just dumb. Okay, so... queso. I like cheese. We're gonna run downstairs and make our first bit of brass. Making our first bit of brass and taking a nap. Doo-doo. All right, we have successfully made it back. Making brass. There are 6 of them in there because it's a 2 to 1. 1 copper, 1 zinc, 1 brass. So 2 ingredients to make 1 item, I believe. Or is it? No, it gives me 2. I thought it only gave me 1. It gives me 2. Sweet. So it is a 2 to 2. So it's a 1 to 1 ratio then. Amazing. That is going to allow us to actually make the deployer. Deployer. It'll allow us to make a deployer. And see, even the deployer requires electron tubes. Amazing. Boom. You work hard at that. I will go upstairs and make the other aspect of this whole thing. I don't care that I just screwed up my sorting. Now we make rose quartz. And we come over here, we grab, let's make 2. Two sandpapers. Put sandpaper in offhand. I believe sandpaper can only make 8 polished rose quartz before it dies. regardless, we now have what we need to make the deployer. So the deployer is going to come in handy because it'll allow it'll allow my tree farm to actually make it'll actually allow my tree farm to place items for me is what I was trying to say. Sorry. Yeah, I know that's the food one. That's not right. You guys can just go in there for now. And we're going to need some of you. We're going to need a bunch of you. We're going to need some of you and some of you to make some chests. Because we will need chests. All right, 12 chests should be enough for what I'm doing. And then we have our glue. We'll need our saws if we have any saws made. We have 3 of them. We're gonna need to make more saws, which is relatively easy to do, granted if I have the andesite casings, which I do have andesite casings. Make 2 more of those. That took all of my flattened iron. That's okay. We're going to come down here, swap out our iron ingots that we have for our brass. So now we have our brass sheets, and come over to the crafting table. Deployer, we need to make a brass hand. Actually, we need to make as many of those as possible. Should just need 2, actually. So not as many as possible. I just need 2. But I need the flattened iron to make the electron tubes. It'll give me 9 of those, which will allow me to make 2 deployers. Now we can actually get into the fun part, the actual assembly of this lovely contraption. Yay, contraption. So I think we're going to go ahead and use basalt. And then basalt. I'm going to put 3 across just so I know for a fact that it is actually going to pick everything up and cut everything down. I'm going to put my chests right here. Like so, and I'm going to super glue all of that together. Now we need our deployers here, and we'll rotate that. Put another one directly off of it. Set it to only allow those. Glue those 2 together. Glue that to that block. And if we open up our chest, we should be able to throw that in there. Shift, right click with an empty hand. And now we have a first and foremost tree farm. Yes, it's not the most pretty of all things. It's not the best of all things, but it will work. It will give me the trees that I desire. The logs that I desire. And on the upside, it will also pick up every single thing that it drops. So I won't be littered with a bunch of stuff. Now I just need to make sure that I don't walk into it because that would hurt a lot. Coming in here to go see if I have any bone meal so I can show you guys exactly what it do. That's white dye. Those were bones. There is a bone. I think I left all my other bones down in my Mine shaft. Dang it. One thing I don't have in here is the Waystone mod. Now, I didn't put the Waystone mod in here because, I mean, personally, yeah, it's awesome, but at the same time, like, I don't need it. Okay, so one tree grew, okay? It'll cut this first log. And then it should cut the second one, and it should cut it all down. You better cut it all down. There it goes. So yeah, and then it replants it. And we have access to an unlimited amount of, if I can open the right chest, we have access to an unlimited amount of spruce now. See? It will forever give me spruce. So that is definitely beneficial for me, for sure. So that's amazing. And I'm going to throw the rest of what I have in my inventory in here, so that I have an adequate source of saplings, and we're just going to let this thing continue to do its thing and grow. I will see you guys back in a little bit when we have a supply of wood and are able to do a couple more things. All right, guys. So with this happening here, I wanted to show you guys, I have a graffiti in my hand from Immersive Paintings, and there's my spruce. Yeah, there's a cogwheel on the side of it. It's nothing too fancy schmancy, just a little bitty hut for my spruce. So as you notice, the roof does have a funny looking opening in it. That's actually just so that the spruce can still grow. And with the graffiti, I made a nice little spruce. Nice little spruce. But yeah, so it's completed. It's gonna give me an unlimited supply of wood up until I can get the tree person, the person that does the trees, lumberjack, I think is what the building's called. Lumber wood. No. Let's go at Minecolonies and see. There should be one that looks like a, there it is right there, forester's hut. So once we get the forester's hut done, we will be golden. Okay, I was just making sure I didn't hear any audio, but yeah, so we have gotten quite a few things accomplished in this episode. I got fully decked out in diamond armor. Let's see, we also hit up the nether. Did not like that at all. Made our first brass, made our first deployers, and did all that fun stuff with that. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.